Good morning. How's it going, everybody? Dave in Kentucky. Yes, the door's open. The wife's up and about and off, and so left it open so the dog can think I'm nuts talking to myself. She may even come check on me. I don't know at some point. Anyway, today we are having Sample Saturday. So Mike D-Town Vino had sent me a sample of the Herbalist from MacDuff's, and so I have that squished into my obsidian, new to me, obsidian copper bowl from Captain's Choice. Got a little bit in there. MacDuff's known for being a very soft base, and so yeah, hard to even smush it and get it to stay in the bowl rather than on your finger, but we managed. We're going to whip things up with my Graydog. Hope Steve is doing okay. Cocobolo with a Synbad synthetic knot. And we're going to top things off with our Florida water in the glass bottle. It doesn't have to be glass. I just prefer the glass over the plastic. So if I get another bottle, I'm assuming I'll have to decant it into this one since they are all in plastic now. Probably saw in the thumbnail, we are using an Everready Streamline set. I have the box for this as well. It was really complete set that I appreciate and fortunate to have. Has the original strop in there and stropper. It's got the blade things and actually even has some Everready original blades there. I'll slide those back in without damaging those. So, but we are not using those. We have a gem stainless steel PTFE coated blade in there, so a modern blade, and we're going to shave with that. So, the Herbalist. I just get a fresh green scent from it, and I'm picking up the peppermint he mentions in it, so I'm not going to read through everything, but he describes it as encapsulating the fresh green vitality of a summer garden. So it's got blends of distinctive things like green tomato leaf, arugula, a touch of peppermint, and cyclamen, whatever that is, but as he describes it, contributing to a complex and invigorating aroma that remains in the background, giving an ambiance rather than a distinctive note. So it's just a well-rounded and blended scent, and it has a ton of notes in it. But it comes across as a fresh, green, invigorating scent, and I do pick up that touch of peppermint. So let me go ahead and wet this brush, and we'll try to whip up some lather in this bowl. Not known for my bowl lathering techniques, as I am a face latherer, but do have some bowls for when I have clank, 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 when I have some softer soaps or a sample to do. So this whole week I've been kind of doing the typical things you see guys do sometimes. So Monday was Menthol Monday, Tuesday was Tobacco Tuesday, Wednesday was Williams Wednesday, Thursday was the Rose Day for rose scent. Friday was Fridays with Frank, a little play off of the Pinell County Sheriff's Department. If you've ever watched Fridays with Frank, he's kind of a fun watch on YouTube. Anyway, I was doing it with Ethos soap for Frank's soaps. And just whipping up a beautiful lather with this. Just want to make sure I have it hydrated enough, but that's the problem. I always end up overhydrating it. Trying to not add the water to the bowl, but run my brush under to get a few drops. So today was Sample Saturday. I'll figure out something to call Sunday, and we'll complete the week of naming those shaves. And we should have it. I'll just have to wet my face here. Nice scent strength when I was smelling it off of the sample little, I don't call it a puck, sample container. Not as strong now, but I'm sure it will be once it's on my face. So just a beautiful lather from that little bit of soap. So hopefully you all are having an enjoyable weekend, a long weekend for most people, having Monday off. And if you're having to work on Monday, my apologies to you. 30 years working for myself, that's what I had to do. Labor Day was just that. Another day for labor. Anyway. So hope most are able to enjoy a longer weekend, or at least enjoy the weekend you have before Monday. So it's been a while since I pulled this one out of my display case and used, but that's the thing, my display case is just filled with antique and vintage razors as well as modern, and all that I have shaved with and will shave with. But not bragging, just there's a lot to get to. It's been years of collecting. Nice lather with that. Years of collecting, and I went through a period where I would, have one and sell it and get something else, and then regret I sold that one, and so I got to a point where I just held on to them. So my intent was not really to become a collector of razors. Collecting came about because of my love for variety and changing, and if I'd sell something and see someone else using it, and I'm thinking, oh man, I should have held on to that, and then I get it again. So collecting them, holding them just became a thing to do, so I didn't have seller's regret. Now I see somebody using something, it's like, oh yeah, I should use that one. I haven't done it in a while. Let me go grab it. So the lather came out pretty good. I'm sure the more I bowl lather, the more I dial it in better. One thing you gotta love about the old gem in Everetti's is the audio feedback, that scraping toast sound. I did pick up another bowl too. I was getting a soap from the razor company, and they had some unbreakable bowls, and of course they're I'm sure 3D printed ones, so I picked up one of those to have as well. So I have this new to me Captain's Choice Obsidian, which I've always thought were gorgeous. I have that cheap Turkish one I got years ago for $7-8, a copper hammered bowl, and now this that other one. from the razor company. So then there's a couple models of the Evereadys. This is the one with the, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got the large openings. I think some say it's a little more aggressive than the other one. Which has the smaller lather opening holes on the back of it. Anyway, I've had a couple of these over the years. I don't know that there's that much difference between them. And I guess I should say, I guess more accurately, the holes on the back they're in what would be the base plate. Let's see, we can just pull it out and show you. So those holes there underneath. Might as well rinse that blade while it's out. It's been a while. The thing is sitting in there. I don't know the last time I used it, but still had a good shave in it, and probably more. So rinse it, stick it back in, and pop her back in there. Let's get a rinse. I'm sure a bunch of you guys have owned or do own a Streamline or Eveready or some gem alternative witch hazel. Some have their preferences. I don't know what my preference would be. I like them all. Variety guy here, you know. All right. Murray and Lanman, Florida water. Comes out quick if you're not careful. And I wasn't. Heavy on the alcohol. Yeah, I got a little bit of a burn, but not much at all. For the razor it is. Man, that smells good. That pairs well with that Herbalist too. Anyway, so there you have it. It's the Eveready Streamline. It's a nice handle, a lot of heft to it. It's a solid, built like a tank razor. So, and where did I put it? Here. The Herbalist. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate the sample of that. It's a good one. I like it. MacDuff's has a lot of great scents. I love the ones he's coming out with. I believe his dog's name, he has a Scottish Terrier, is it? And it's named MacDuff, and that's what or MacDuff. And that's what the company, I think, is named after. And so a lot of his labels, he's changing over to having the dog in the photos. And so my backcountry bourbon, I saw the one he has with the dog, and I was like, man, I need to see if he'll let me have purchase one of the lids so I could upgrade the tub I have to the new label. I like him with the dog on it. Anyway, there you go. Dave in Kentucky, great shave with the Streamline by Eveready. I hope you have a great shave. Enjoy your weekend, and be kind, be safe out there, and we'll see you on the forum.